I am a superstar. Hey, hello. I've started carrying a condom in my wallet as a reminder that I should always believe in myself. It is a magnum because you gotta dress for the job you want. I actually want to start losing some weight, not for health or superficial reasons. I just really want to start using Uber Pool again. I'm a fan of the cold weather. I love cold weather. It's my favorite type of weather. If there's one thing I actually have against cold weather, it's that every time I walk under a tree, an acorn hits me in the head. And I'm not sure if it's because of my overactive imagination or a possible concussion, but now I'm pretty convinced that there's a squirrel up there challenging me to a fight. Challenge accepted. I start throwing acorns back at this tree because I gotta show this squirrel that ain't no punk ass bitch. Whenever I'm in an argument and someone tells me I should start saying my sources, I say nah, because I ain't no snitch. Soccer's my favorite sport. I really enjoyed the World Cup from earlier in the summer. It was an amazing tournament. I'm still very salty about the fact that the United States didn't even qualify for it. But I know why. It's because their training regiment's weak. I'll explain. Croatia, the other team that made it to the final, their best player is a guy named Luka Modric. And the way that Luka Modric became good at the soccer was because he grew up in early 90s war-torn Yugoslavia. Every time he was at practice, angry Serbians would throw grenades onto the field. This would have terrified most children, but apparently not Luka Modric, because all he thought when he saw the incoming grenades was, I guess it's time to practice on my footwork. I think we should implement that sort of training to the United States men's soccer team. If we did, I feel that by the 2022 World Cup, we would either have the best soccer team in the world or accidentally create a pretty decent wheelchair basketball team. My butler recently got a pair of false teeth, so now he's an indentured servant. I've been learning how to play the guitar. I'm like a month in, and my fingers are starting to develop what you call calluses, which is when the fingertips start to feel more rougher. And the only question I have now is, which hand does a guitarist use to finger a girl? Does he use like the normal feeling one or the one with more rhythm? That was won by Metallica. I sometimes wish I was a bisexual, so then I could disappoint twice as many white parents. This has been a controversial statement for some. Trans women are real women, and I say this not because I'm a progressive, but my erections told me so. That's right, I'm using my dick as a morality meter. I'm still trying to figure out one thing. It's that, are the workers at the suicide hotline paid hourly, salary, or commission? This is the time of year where it's really popular. Call it. Anyways. I'm pretty sure that having a gluten allergy means you're taking the phrase going against the grain too far. Cuffing season is here, so they say. But that's a lie, because isn't it usually cuffing season when you're a minority? Oh, you guys aren't going to like my next racially charged joke. I want to acquire a copy of the movie Roots, but not on Blu-ray, because I think it's in poor taste to own a movie about slaves remastered. Y'all been fun. Bye.
If you are you say you are.
Xavier Montez, everybody, keep it going for him. Everybody having a good